you for that. I'm going to take some of that love home with me tonight. Well, do you want to start or should I? I'll go ahead. My name is Joe May, and you should be able to remember that. It's the shortest name in the world. It's not Chinese. It's been 7 long years since I've been up here, folks. 7 long years. And people ask me, well, why? Why did it take 7 years for you to get back on stage? And coincidentally, I got married 7 years ago. Nothing even funny since then. Some other things have changed since 7 years have passed, and Facebook, believe it or not, was not that big of a deal 7 years ago. Now it owns our souls. Now we don't even parent, we just look at our phones. You'll be fine. Some things about Facebook that have changed over time, that have kind of changed the way we interact with each other, have made it crazy. You look on Facebook and you see a post of an old woman, and it says underneath in the caption, rest in peace, Grandma. You know, rest in peace, Grandma. We'll miss you. Can you imagine this shit in person? Because there's 116 likes underneath the picture. I have a problem with that because imagine in person, you run into a guy at the store. He says, you know, hey, Pud, I haven't seen you in a while. How's everything going? Well, Grandma's dead. Grandma's dead. We'll miss her. But I like that. Something that makes me even more curious about Facebook is the happy birthday to somebody who will never, ever see it. Happy birthday to my 2-year-old daughter, Madison. Happy birthday, hun. Not a big deal, okay, it's a nice sentiment. But then the comments you get from some fucking random guy from high school. Happy birthday to your beautiful daughter. Don't fucking talk about my daughter. And how does that go in real life? Madison, hun, good news. I just spoke to Mike. You remember Mike. Daddy and him ripped bong hits in the schoolyard back in '99. He says happy birthday. Facebook is fucked. Facebook has empowered women, though. It has empowered women. There is no more exciting moment for a woman than when she gets to block someone from Facebook. No moment more exciting. You can't say fuck you like a Facebook block, can you? Because in person, you run into that person at the store, in the mall. Fuck you. It's over. We're never speaking again. It doesn't have the same official stamp to it as the block from Facebook, does it? Women love this shit. As a man in here, has one of you ever blocked somebody from Facebook? As a single one of you? Nobody will raise their hand. Facebook has changed things over time. Some things that haven't changed, though. Valentine's Day just passed. Valentine's Day just passed. Anybody do anything fun for Valentine's Day? Anybody? Oh, so everybody's married. That's fine. My wife and I usually have a dinner or some ridiculous celebration of the event. And this year, though, I decided I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Okay? I'm going to roll some spice into our life. We're going to have dinner. I'm going to get wasted. And then we're going to go to a movie. So, I get hammered, like the wrong kind of hammered. The kind that you shouldn't get when you're on a date with your wife. And then we go to see a movie. Not 50 Shades of Grey, don't worry. 50 Shades of pornography. Not interested in all that. I could just see Pretty Woman with rape scenes and get the same effect. No, not 50 Shades of Grey. We went to see American Sniper because I'm romantic. I'm a fun-loving guy. We went to see American Sniper on Valentine's Day because I thought to myself, nobody's going to be at this shit, and I'm hammered. So this would be the ideal time to spice up my relationship. You guys know what the popcorn trick is? I didn't invent this shit, but I tell you what, I mastered it. I sure did. I mastered the popcorn trick. The idea of the popcorn trick, if you don't know, is basically you jam your erect penis in public into the bottom of a popcorn bag. And then you trick the person with you into putting their hand into the bag of popcorn and touching your penis. Isn't that fun? Yeah, so, you know, fun thought. I said to myself, you know, I've been married 7 years, it's time. It's time. So, you know, my wife has been on a diet for like 15 years. Which I didn't count on, because she gets up to go to the bathroom, I'm fucking hammered, I'm rubbing down on my junk in the middle of the movie theater. In the middle of the movie theater, just rubbing down. I don't give a fuck. Who's there, who sees, who cares, rubbing down. And I got it going, folks. I got it going. And so, she leaves to the restroom. I jam my hard cock into the bottom of the popcorn bag because, you know, the next step is I gotta get her hand in the bag. She comes back in, and I say, you know, you hungry? No, I'm not hungry. You know I'm on a diet. Yes, I know you're on a diet. Just have some popcorn. But I don't want, just have the fucking popcorn. So I'm sitting there with a bag full of dick and popcorn, and she won't touch it. She won't touch it. And then there's a guy in front of us, and he hears us arguing about our dick and popcorn. He's like, could you please stop? I'm trying to pay attention to the film. It's an important film about American patriots. Hey, fuck you. I'm talking to my wife here. So I'm like, sweetheart, could you please? He's like, could you please stop it? He wasn't gay. Could you please stop it? And I stood up. Which you cannot do with a dick full of popcorn. So now my dick looks like a dog with a lampshade. Which is not fair to show anybody who's not your friend or your wife. And then, you know, she sees the lampshade and she realizes what's happening. You know I'm on a diet. That's what she said. I don't know about the Atkins program, but cock is not on the menu. I don't see what the problem is. So, she didn't touch it. She didn't touch it at all. I'm married, don't I surprised? I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I usually like to finish something like this with a joke. But I've got to update my Facebook status. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe May. Thank you so much.
Give a nice hand for Joe May.